it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to yet another planner review for the year 2022. So today I will review the Happy Wagon 2022 planner. I have just received it today and I cannot tell you guys how pretty it is. I cannot wait to show it to you guys. It's so beautiful, and yes, it is going to be one of the primary planners that I will use next year. There is another one coming. It's still a secret. I will review it for you guys once I receive it. But in the meantime, if you can guess, you can talk about it in the comment section down below. Let me see if you can guess it right. But yeah, today's review is all about this 2022 Happy Wagon planner. So without any delay, let's go ahead and review this planner for you guys. So along with the yearly planner, I also got a beautiful desk calendar from them. So it's this one. It's pretty sturdy and compact. It looks beautiful. It has a beautiful golden spiral bound sort of design over here. And then each page has beautiful barred pictures drawn on them. These are all hand painted by the amazing artist. And also what I love about this calendar is that there is a small note section right beside every month's calendar. So here you can write down everything that's important for you, or things that you want to remember, dates that you want to celebrate, anything like that. And I will personally, I won't throw this calendar away once the year is over. I will definitely use up these pictures. They're so pretty. I think I will cut them and frame them up. Yeah, so I really love this calendar. Next, I also have a beautiful sticker book. So this is what it looks like, and it has practically all the stickers that you can ever ask for. Colorful stickers, black and white stickers, funny stickers, important stickers, and a lot of coffee stickers. If you are a coffee addict like me, this is something that you will definitely love. I think there are like 2 full pages of coffee stickers, and I am the most excited to use them. So I will use them in the planner, and I am also going to use them in the vision board here and there. I'm not sure, but I'm so excited to use up these stickers. Let's see how I can use my creativity and use these stickers. Now, along with the planner, I also received this undated weekly planner book. Now, this is an undated weekly planner, and you can plan up to 52 weeks in this book, which is enough for the entire year. Now, the layout of this book is very simple. There is a blank page in the beginning, and after that, there is the specific layout for each day. You can write down the name of the week that you are planning, and below that there are columns assigned for each day. So if you want to plan ahead your entire week and you want to assign each day for each specific task, then you will find this helpful. For me personally, I love planning my YouTube videos like that because this is my side hustle and this is something that I do along with my PhD. I follow a very strict sort of routine. So I assign each day for shooting the video, scripting the video, editing it, uploading it, and I plan that in the beginning of the week. So that is how I'm going to use it. If you also love this kind of planning method, then you will definitely find it very helpful. And I was almost forgetting about this cute little hand towel. It comes in this gorgeous yellow color, and there is a rainbow stitched on it, and radiate positivity is written. It's too damn cute. And finally, it's time to reveal the planner. So this is how it looks like. Well, this is not how it looks like. This is actually the box, and the planner is inside this box. But let us take a few minutes to appreciate this beautiful box. So this is a very sturdy box with this beautiful foresty sort of print on it, and it has a magnetic closure, and it is very sturdy. So I am probably going to use it to store some of my beautiful jewelries, because recycling is something that beginner minimalist person loves doing, and that is what I'm going to do with this one. So this is what the planner actually looks like. I totally love the feel of it. It's not very glittery or blingy, but it has a very subtle glossy sort of effect on it, and I love touching the cover. And it has a very pale light green sort of background, and then there are these green leaves, pink flowers and hint of gold. So very classy but very minimalist. And once you open the planner, there is a place to write down your name, and next to that there is a beautiful quote by Rumi, and I think this quote is perfect to guide you into a new year and guide you into doing a lot of new exciting things in the new year. And then there is another beautiful picture, and then there are like these two pages. So the first page is an empty page. If you have good handwriting, you can write your name down, you can write any message that you want to write. I don't have a good handwriting, so I will probably end up using a lot of stickers over here. And then there is a place to make your mini vision board. I really love this concept. I love doing my vision board in the journal itself, so this is definitely something that I will use. Now next to the vision board is a place to write down your yearly goals, your monthly goals, and steps towards your dreams. Now I absolutely love this concept. I believe that it's very important to set your yearly goals in the beginning of the year and then break them down into small monthly goals, because that is how you achieve your final big target. And then you can also write down the steps towards your dreams. So whatever we wish to do, whatever we dream of achieving, there are always a lot of steps involved, and the more you break it down, the easier it is for you to do and the lesser you will procrastinate. So I absolutely love this concept. And next there is this beautiful calendar for the entire year of 2022. I love how minimal this looks, and there are a lot of empty spaces around. You can totally use them. And I also love the small pictures that are drawn in the corners. Like, they're not interfering with the calendar, but they're still there, and they just give a very peaceful sort of look to this entire calendar. And next to that, you can plan your year at a glance. This page is always my favorite. I write down all the important things that I want to do, all the travel plans, all the birthdays, the anniversaries, things that I need to celebrate. So again, a beautiful way of planning your entire year in the beginning of the year. Now after the year at a glance, the monthly planning section begins. In the beginning of each month, there is a beautiful picture drawn. All these pictures are forest themed and flower themed, and there is also a very inspiring quote. So the quote for January is, "Be yourself, everyone else is already taken." And this is by Oscar Wilde. So if you are a creative person like me, I think this is one of the most inspiring quotes that you can tell yourself, and then you can keep doing what you are doing. Next, there is this page where you can plan your entire month together. So this is pretty basic. This is what I've seen in all the planners. So there are like these checked boxes, and in each of these boxes you can write down all the important things that you have to do, or the ones that you remember in the beginning of the month. Again, the important days that you want to celebrate. If you have travel plans, if you have some important meetings, write them down in the beginning of the month so that you don't forget. And there is also a small section to write down anything that's important to note down. So next is this page for monthly planning. So this is where you write down your monthly goals, and this is specifically for the month of January or any month that you are planning. And again, nothing specific is written over here. So what I would like to do is dividing this into 3 sections, and one will be for my work, one will be for my side hustle, and one will be for my self-care, and then I will write my monthly goals down. And next is the section to write down your top priorities. So again, nothing specific is written over here. Just like your goal section, you can divide it into self-care, into work, into travel, anything that you want to prioritize, and write them down one by one. Like, you can list them down according to the priority. Next is the habit tracker page, and again, nothing specific is written. You can track any habit that you want to track. It can be your water consumption, it can be the number of hours that you are sleeping, it can be working out daily or reading a book daily, anything that you want to track. And you can write down the date, like from when you are starting this, and like track it for up to 30 days. What I also love is the fact that there is a small space to write some notes. So if you want to write down a quote to motivate you, or you want to write down about the journey in short, you can definitely use up this space. And next to the habit tracker is where you can do your weekly planning. So I really love the fact that these are blank empty space and nothing specific is written over here, like to-do list, priority. It's not divided like that. It's just an empty space. And what I will do is I will divide it into 2 halves. So in the first part, I will write down the to-do list of the day, and then in the second half, I will write down all the thoughts that I am having for that day or anything that important that has happened. So I will fill up the second part by the end of the day. And yeah, this is what the entire weekly layout looks like. And then at the end of each week there is this small space. So again, you can use this space to do anything that you want to do. You can use it for your weekly review. You can write down about your thoughts that you had throughout the week, about your achievements or something really important that has happened that week. So yeah, this space can be really helpful if you want to review your week. And this is how it looks like. So after January, I don't think there is a monthly review system. No, there is no monthly review system. So there is February, and again the same layout is there. And again towards the end of the journal, there is a space for password tracking. So you can write down the websites, the username, password and email. Well, I'm not sure if this is like very safe, especially if you are traveling with your planner. And after that there are more stickers. So these are beautiful stickers of birds, flowers, cakes and all these amazing stuffs. And also there is this page for like the top priority, urgent, vacation, note to self. All the stickers are there and you can use them whenever you are journaling and planning. And after the sticker there are a lot of these blank pages, so you can totally use them for brain dumping and writing your thoughts towards the end of the year, because I think towards the end of the year we all have so many thoughts in our mind and it is always important to address them and write them down. And then the last page is your year in review. So maybe you can write down all the top things that you did, like your top achievement, the best vacation that you had, something that's worth remembering, and maybe a small note to yourself for the coming year. And that is how this planner ends. This is the back cover, and yeah, that is it for this planner. So that is the 2022 Happy Vagan planner for you guys. I hope you liked the flip through. Now, right now I cannot review it. You can only review a planner once you start using it. Then you can understand the pros and cons. So maybe next year after using it for 3 or 4 months, I will do a detailed review. But right now there are a few things that I would love to say about this. So first, the good things. One, I think it is absolutely functional and minimal. Like there are a lot of prompts, lot of guidance for the beginners, but also it is not very specific. So if you love planning things like the way I do, I love customizing things in my own way and I don't do the same thing for every month, then this planner will be very helpful for you. I also love all the blank pages that are there, the very colorful vibe in it. Like it's not, you know, it's not very blingy, it's not like for a child, but it's very minimal, very classy, and I absolutely love the nature theme. And also I think the size is perfect. So it's compact, it's not very small, but it's compact enough, you can carry it around. And I love all the sections that it has provided, all the stickers that it has provided. So yeah, it's a great planner to start off with. But there are a few pages that I wished were there inside this planner. So pages for doing monthly or weekly meal planning, pages for writing down about the books that I want to read, about the skills that I want to acquire, about the places that I want to travel to. And also I wished there was a monthly review page at the end of each month. And yes, I just miss having those pages in this planner. It's so perfect otherwise. I think these pages would have made it even better. So that is all for this video, guys. I hope you have found it helpful. Do let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this planner, or if you're planning to get this one. And I will be back with another planner review series video. So one I have already uploaded last week. There is a giveaway going on, so make sure that you check it out. And another one I will post after I post this review video. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel and hit on to the bell icon, because along with that video I am going to give away 3 more planners. So excited. So yeah, I will be back very soon. Till then, take care and bye bye.